Good evening, sir. Are you ready for our interview?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Great. But before we start, I would like you to state your name first and then your age.
I'm Carlos Cagliari. I'm 19 years old.
Great. Can you please describe your physical and mental self during your childhood years?
Yeah, so about my physical and mental health, let's dig deep on my physical first. So to describe my physical self first during my childhood, um, I was really small back then. Today I'm 19 years old. It's not really the same because I started growing when I was around 17. So before 17, I was really skinny. I was short, just around maybe 5'2", yeah, like that. So I was very short compared to now. And yeah, that's all on my physical self. I wasn't that strong, skinny. Not as handsome as now. Yeah. So let's move on to my mental self. To describe my mental self, I can say that I've really matured. I've really grown as a person compared back then because all I was thinking back then was just play some games. I wasn't really thinking about my future or which university I would study. So yeah, I was just childish. Yeah, just started growing. Yeah. So yeah, I was not matured.
What are your childhood experiences?
My childhood experiences. All I did when I was a kid was just play some games, go to school. Yeah, I was always with my friends playing Pac-Man. Always thinking about games. I wasn't really an academic achiever back then. Um, yeah, all my experiences is that yeah, just play some games. That's why I'm so athletic. I was actually focused on games, sports back then. So yeah.
Okay. Now that you are an adolescent, what are the changes that you have experienced in terms of your physical appearance?
Yeah, in my physical appearance, I've grown. My body has grown well. My height, I actually became taller compared before. I'm now 5'6", so it's really a big difference. I'm strong, yeah, yeah, physical and more handsome compared back then. So yeah,
How about your mentality or intellectual
yeah,
capacity?
yeah. The intellectual capacity, I'm actually quite smarter. Yeah, I've learned a lot of things. I've actually experienced a lot of things. That's why there's so many things that I learned from my childhood years. Yeah, so because I'm now in a university school, I'm smarter. I've matured. Yeah.
Okay, what about your behaviors?
I would really say completely mature because there's a different definition that. But when I say about my behavior, it's really good. I know my responsibilities. I do. I, I've been accountable for all the things I've done. Yeah, I actually think about my future. So everything I do is for my future.
Okay, what about your emotions?
Yeah, my emotion is yeah, my emotion is there's nothing to really describe emotion. I have a very different mentality from other people. Stoicism. Yeah, that's my mentality. I don't really care. I don't even know what depression is because it's my mentality. So yeah,
Okay. What about your social relationship?
Yeah, social relationship. Actually, quite have a lot of friends now. Yeah, I have a lot of friends, so I have no problem socializing with people.
Okay. What about your spiritual aspect?
My spiritual aspect actually became more connected to God. Yeah, and that's how I describe my spiritual aspect. It's really quite excellent, because I'm actually closer to God. I follow His ideals, His teachings, and it's good. Yeah.
Okay. What about your financial status?
To talk about my financial status, currently I don't have a work because I'm still a student, but my parents always give me allowance every week. So to describe my financial status, it's quite good. I can buy foods I want. I can actually save up money to buy things I want. So to describe it, it's not. It's really good. Yeah.
What are the challenges you have experienced in toddlerhood?
Toddlerhood. I really didn't know. Uh, didn't really remember much during my toddlerhood, but there's some things I remember when as a toddler. Yeah, I didn't really remember much. Okay,
Okay.
next question.
How about early childhood?
Early childhood, the challenges I faced during my early childhood. Some people called me gay. Yeah, they thought I was gay, but I punched them in the face, so they don't call me gay anymore. Yeah, that's my experiences.
How about middle childhood?
And in my middle childhood, I was a bully. I bully people for fun. Yeah, that's my experiences. Because it's just my just to feed the desire in my mind. So I bully people. I'm a bully. Yeah.
Okay. How about late childhood?
Late childhood, same thing. But more. I'm actually quite starting to mature, so I don't really have a enjoyment in bullying anymore. So that's why I pray to God every day, asking for His forgiveness. Yeah.
What about young adolescents?
Yeah, adolescence. This is the stage where I actually quite focus on games, sports. Yeah, that's all I can say.
How about middle adolescents?
Middle adolescence. Yeah, same thing. It's just all about sports, academic. But here in this stage, actually given more time on academics. To it's actually quite hard in these times. So academics more. Yeah.
Okay. How do you cope up with every challenge that you have?
Just pray to God and be optimistic. Yeah, optimism is always the best choice. Don't give up early. Yeah, always be positive.
What is your main coping mechanism, and can you please elaborate your answer?
Main coping mechanism is there's a lot. Praying, meditating, eating foods, go take a shower. Yeah, it's actually copes lots of my problems. Yeah, it's actually one of my these are all my coping mechanisms. The other is playing games, to forget about problems. Just play some sport, video games. Yeah, like that.
Okay. What for you? What are the ways of becoming a responsible adolescent?
Um, to become a responsible adolescent, you must be accountable. You must know that every actions have consequences, and always think what people will feel if you do bad things to them. So always be responsible for your actions.
Okay. Lastly, how do you stay mentally healthy?
Stay away from social media. Yeah, social media can be quite depressing. That's why to be mentally stable, mentally healthy, just pray to God and stay away from social media.
Okay. Thank you, sir, for your kind cooperation and answers. I hope you're
No
doing
problem,
okay.
G.